What is up, everybody? It is Og here, back with another video, and today I'm bringing you a very unconventional gold farm. So with patch 4 coming out with ZG and everything like that, there's definitely some new kind of things coming out in the meta. There's Bloodvine sets, and there's mage farms that are coming out with ZG, and everybody's trying to farm the dagger for princess and things like that. And so I wanted to make a quick video on a not really thought about farm that may be lucrative, and right now with the price fluctuations, it's actually seeming to be something decent. Nice thing about this farm is that there's literally no barriers to entry. You could be level 20 and go do this farm. You could be level 12 and try to go do this farm. You're not going to make as much money, but you could still make money at a low level. You could also do it as any class. Mages actually aren't the best class to do this farm because we have to wait for mana and things like that. But what is that farm? It is farming light feathers. And I know that sounds really weird, but if you think about it, with all the mages that are going to be doing the ZG farm, light feathers are going to be very important, especially if there's also priests who go over and try to do some herb farming and things like that in ZG, try to make some extra money with Bloodvine. Light feathers are actually in pretty decent demand, and what I've seen recently is that the price of light feathers have skyrocketed, going from 1 silver to, on my server, some days 30 silver a pop, which means that for a stack of light feathers, that could be 6 gold. So what I went ahead and did was I did a 5-minute recording of how many light feathers I could farm in 5 minutes. And so the place that I was thinking of doing it was over in the Barrens. And so we'll pull up a picture now, show you exactly where. But the idea here, and you can actually see some mages farming right here to level up. So this is also a decent place to level up. But the idea is that each of these Wind Fury, Witchwing Slayers, and Wind Callers and everything like that, they have a 35% chance of dropping a light feather, meaning that every 3 mobs you kill, you're in theory getting a light feather. And so I wanted to see how many mobs I could kill over the course of 5 minutes and figure out just how many light feathers we could potentially get. I was actually very surprised to find out that this could actually potentially be pretty darn lucrative, because by the end of it, we had actually killed a decent amount of Witchwing Slayers and Harpies and everything like that, which would then in turn turn into some decent light feathers. And during the farm, we actually got like 15. So it's going to be very server dependent, but it is going to be open to people who need to farm their low level mount. Maybe you are, new to the game and you just want to farm some gold to get up to being able to get your low level mount and get grinding. Maybe you're transferring on a new server and you're starting to play. You can go do this farm, and at least in the short term, light feathers are probably going to be a decent price. You might also see them spike up once the patch comes out, because if it is profitable, I imagine that a lot of mages are going to lose light feathers very quickly and going to need to restock. And so they might need to go to the auction house to pick up more. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But as you can see, there are a ton of mobs over here, and we end up killing 50 in 5 minutes. So obviously 10 a minute, that'd be about 600 an hour that we would kill. Times 0.35, roughly around 200 an hour, roughly. Now this can be done faster with a rogue or warrior or hunter or any class really that doesn't rely solely on mana to kill things. But that's pretty good, 200 an hour. And let's just say that the average price on any given server is 10 silver. That's still about 20 gold an hour that you could be making at as low of a level as a level 20. Now that being said, some servers, I've heard of them going for as much as 1 gold per light feather. So that could be all the way up to 200 gold an hour for farming light feathers. As far as the rest of the loot, they're level 16 mobs. You're not going to get much. You're going to get some greens, you're going to get some vendor trash, some copper, but you're not really going to get anything crazy. But if you can max out light feathers and on your server, they can actually be worth a lot of money. This might be a decent farm that you could do with any class or while you level up. So I wanted to show you guys my preferred spot where I would do it. There's a couple other spots, and if you guys know any really good spots to farm them, maybe where you can get some extra gold from it too, definitely let me know down in the comments below. But I hope that this helps you guys start to think out of the box of some other gold farms. Now, there are going to be a lot of items that are going to be skyrocketing in price with the new patch, and especially once we look forward to AQ and eventually Nax. So if you're interested in kind of theory crafting what farms could be possible for those, definitely let me know down in the comments below, because it's something I've been thinking about recently, but I'm not sure if everyone would like to see that and potentially start doing some exclusive farms for that in advance. So definitely let me know down below. But as we round up the 5 minutes here, you can see that we got exactly 50 kills with this one last mob over here. And that is how we get to our calc of potentially up to 200 gold an hour, but anywhere between 20 to 200 gold an hour depending on your server. All right, everyone, that wraps up today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and if you did, please subscribe and leave a like and a comment below to let me know so. And if you guys have any other ideas for any other videos, please let me know in the comments below. Also, check out the description for the Twitch where I do all this live, and also for my Twitter and Discord where you guys can be notified of any future updates and when I'm going to go live on stream. So I'll see you guys in the next video.